Hello, everyone. I'm Charlene, and this is Ty. And we're back with more clips from our groundbreaking docu-series, The Truth About Cancer, A Global Quest. In this video, we've got Dr. Roby Mitchell, who will be talking to you about antifungal diet.
Let's watch and learn how the right diet is the key for cancer prevention. Dr. Roby, you've talked about the importance of the environment for cancer cells to be able to revert back into normal cells. So what is an optimal diet that you could recommend people eat, just generalities of course, to make that environment in the body so that it would not be a good host for cancer cells, so that it would be a good host for normal cells and it would keep cancer at bay? What would be a general diet that you could recommend that would keep the immune system strong and prevent cancer?
So when I started working with Dr. Wright, one of the things that I had been involved with was treating people for the fungal overgrowth that happens in our body. And the thing that I started to realize, one of the things that I realized years before that was that the common denominator of any of these natural herbal plant exotic fruit superfood remedies that worked, the common denominator with them was that they had some powerful antifungal in them, right? And that's with garlic, that's with aspirin, that's with these polyphenolic compounds in the skin of red grapes, the resveratrol. So I went into the lab and I started investigating, well, which foods are the highest in these, or not necessarily which foods are the highest, but which foods had the most impact on controlling candida overgrowth. And so I set up petri dishes right there in the lab, and we inoculated them with candida, and then we just went about inoculating them then with extracts from different fruits and vegetables and so forth to see which ones made the biggest, what we call zone of exclusion in the petri dish, right? And so we had the petri control down here with a medication called diflucan that we know kills yeast, right? And so we knew that it was going to leave a big clear space in there, right, where it didn't allow yeast to grow. And then down here we had just water, right? And so that plate just grew white with yeast overgrowth because there was nothing to inhibit it. And then all these other plates, I was able to see, which ones worked better or worse at keeping yeast under control. So with that, that was the springboard for what is now called the BALI eating plan, B-A-L-I, and BALI standing for, that's an acronym for basic antioxidant / antifungal, and then low insulin. So we want to, and regardless of the name that you can call it, right, whether it's the Gerson therapy or the paleo diet or Mediterranean diet or whatever, what is going to work as far as keeping cells out of an environment that incents them to pleomorph into cancer cells is one that keeps the yeast under control, right? It keeps you from developing fungal overgrowth, because when that fungus gets up to a certain level, then your immune system is going to respond with the weapons of mass destruction, and it's going to create a toxic environment, and your cells are going to cough and choke, and they're going to start changing into a cellular form that will allow them to survive that toxic environment. So again, regardless of what you call it, the food that you eat has to be food that keeps fungal growth under control and doesn't throw gasoline on the fire. So when we eat foods that have what we call a high glycemic index, right? So the grains and sugars, right, and corn, wheat, rice, those things, then we're creating an environment, right, that promotes fungal overgrowth, right? And that's going to cause inflammation, and that's going to, again, incent cells to turn to cancer cells, right? So we have just seen that more and more as our diets have gotten more and more refined. That was started over here in the Western world. Now we see it as we have outsourced, all of our computer jobs and manufacturing jobs over to these third worlds, right? And they get money in their pocket, and then we send Coke and McDonald's over there. Now we're seeing breast cancer, for instance, in women that we didn't see breast cancer in before. We're seeing prostate cancer in men that we didn't see prostate cancer in before in these third world countries, right? And it's again because they're eating the same food that gave us the problem over here.
We hope you've enjoyed the video. The Truth About Cancer, Global Quest is a powerful 9-part docu-series that explores the best ways to prevent, treat, and beat cancer.
And we're inviting you to watch the entire series absolutely free. Simply click in the link in the description to save your spot today. Thank you for watching. Like and comment to let us know if this has been helpful, and share by clicking the button below to spread the word.
Thank you, and God bless.